Hi, Caroline.
Hi.
I'm so glad to meet you.
Oh, pleasure meeting you too.
So tell me, what can I help you with today?
I have a real problem in that I can't fall asleep and stay asleep. I'll look at the clock, it's 3 a.m., and all of a sudden I think, you have to get up in 3 hours and you haven't even gone to sleep. My mind will not shut off and I don't understand why.
Is this new for you, or have you always had issues falling asleep?
This is relatively new for me.
So how long have you noticed this for?
I'd say about 6 months or so.
Okay, and has anything changed in the last year for you?
Well, I had surgery. I had a hysterectomy, and that was almost a year ago.
Okay.
But otherwise, I don't think anything's really changed.
And since your hysterectomy, are you taking any hormone treatments?
Yes, I'm on an estrogen patch.
Okay. And are you having any hot flashes or night sweats?
About 3 times a week. They're very, very small. And so I'm very lucky in that regard. So
Okay.
they're not keeping me awake. I know that.
Wow, it's so frustrating when you can't sleep.
Yeah, and my mind is literally looking at the clock and I'm trying to count sheep, and then, sometimes they say you should get up if you can't fall asleep after 20 minutes, but then I'm too lazy, and then 40 minutes has gone by, then an hour, then I think I do eventually drift off, and then I wake up again. And so it's not only do I have insomnia, I'm not staying asleep when I am asleep.
Right. A lot of women in the 50s will experience something called sleep fragmentation. And what happens is that as their estrogen levels go down with menopause, they'll find that even though they are maybe sleeping, they're having these periods where they go from deep, deep sleep to lighter sleep. And so they may wake up in the morning and feel like they never got any sleep at all. Your issue is that you're not even sleeping. I am so sorry to hear this, because when you don't get enough sleep, it's very difficult. A lot of people feel more irritable, and they find that their memory is not what it used to be. Are you finding that that's happening as well?
Yeah, ask anyone I talk to. I'm a real sourpuss and I'm very cranky, and I can never leave the house in one try because I'm so forgetful. I always have to go back and get a piece of paper or get my glasses or something like that.
I know you've tried a lot of other things. Have you tried any mindfulness or any meditation?
No.
Okay, so we know that trying to turn off our brain can be impossible unless we learn how to quiet it. And I had the same issue when I was a new mom. I had all these things in my mind and I couldn't turn it off. And then I learned about mindfulness from Dr. John Kabat-Zinn. And he brought mindfulness to the U.S. probably about 25 years ago. And you could do meditation, mindfulness. There's a lot of things online that you could try. There's even apps. There's guided meditation where you listen to someone with a very soothing voice walk you through, or you can do it on your own. Basically, what you'll do is you teach your mind to just turn off. And
Can I fail out of meditation classes?
No, you really can't fail out of meditation classes, so be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Be as nurturing to yourself as you are with your children and with your friends. So if your mind drifts, that's okay. Just tell yourself, oh, my mind is drifting. Watch the thought and then let it go, and then try to come back. Maybe I can give you some other ideas as well. You said you've tried other things. Have you tried taking a warm bath before bed? Have you tried chamomile tea?
Yes, I have.
Have you tried having turkey or bananas?
No, that's a new one. Why would turkey or bananas work?
Right. So you know how after you have a big Thanksgiving meal and you have turkey, everybody just wants to fall asleep? Well, it's not from the mashed potatoes or the rolls, it's the turkey. Turkey and bananas both have something called tryptophan in them. That's a natural sleep aid. So milk, bananas, and turkey. So I have some of my patients who don't want to take any medication. I have them do a little turkey roll-up, half a glass of milk, and a quarter of a banana before bed, and that natural tryptophan helps them sleep. Have you tried melatonin?
No.
So melatonin, there are natural melatonin receptors in your brain, and that can help people sleep in a very natural way. There's different milligram strength. There's 2, 3, and 5 milligrams. If it were me, Caroline, since you've had so much trouble falling asleep, I'd start with 5 milligrams and give that a try. And some people ask me, well, doesn't melatonin increase the risk of dementia later on? Well, there's been a lot of good studies that show that it's lack of sleep that makes people lose their memory and have an increased risk of dementia. So there's been a good body of evidence that melatonin does not increase the risk of dementia or memory loss.
So what if I was trying all these tips and I still wasn't falling asleep or staying asleep? At what point should I get out of bed and do something else and then go back to try and sleep?
I'm so glad you asked that question, because with someone who's got a very active mind like you do, and that's a good thing. That's why you're successful in life, right? You have an active mind, and so if you have this list in your mind, I would say as soon as that list starts, you know you're going to be laying there for an hour, get up. Write everything down, or keep a pad of paper by the bed and just pull it over and just write down all the things that you're concerned about. Many people find that when they write it down at night, the next morning they get up and they go, you know what, this really isn't a big deal. It's because when we're trying to sleep at night and we have no other distractions, those things on our list, they're magnified, and we make more of them than maybe we would if it was daytime. Well, I hope some of these tips have helped you.
Yeah, I'm encouraged to try them all, especially like the mindfulness, but I'm kind of a skeptic and I think it'll take me a while.
Be gentle with yourself with mindfulness. You don't have to be perfect right away. It takes a while to do it, and you'll find that you'll be sleeping better within probably 2 or 3 months.
Oh, that's great. That's encouraging. Thank you so much.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank
I
you.
really appreciate it.